So we're
I like that
back.
skin.
First video of the year 2025. Oh my goodness. I'm happy to be back making a video. You see Fortnite gameplay. I'm back to playing Fortnite. As you can see, it's been about a week and some change. This is me coming back after the second time of me quitting. I'm playing on PS5 with keyboard and mouse because my PC's trash. And yeah, I've just been actually practicing the mechanics, which is kind of what relates to this video, which is continuing on your path
What?
despite not seeing progress or when you feel discouraged. Because I certainly have felt discouraged a lot throughout my life, especially now during this time where I'm training really hard and I'm competing and I'm not seeing the numbers I want. But you kind of have to keep it in perspective. Like in Fortnite, there's a high skill gap in this game. I have definitely improved, but I'm probably barely slightly above average in terms of gameplay. But you know, you practice the free builds and the editing and the aiming and the flick shots and edits and all that stuff. And it's rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You go do some 1v1, some zone wars, you get beat up a few 100,000 times. And you get better, you improve, and you learn a lesson each time. And it's kind of the same thing when it comes to life. Like, when I go to a meet and I don't do how I do, or don't do as well as I want to do, I have to keep it in perspective. It really clicked for me last night. I was doing the long jump, and maybe I'll make a video on that. But I was jumping. I think the farthest jump I got was like 24.8, something like that, 7 meters 50 for all my metric people out there. But it was an improvement from last meet because the meet before that I jumped 7 meters, so I jumped like 23 feet. So it's an improvement. But what I didn't realize was I was going from my 8-step approach, and if you know anything about long jump, an 8-step approach basically is just it's 16 steps to the board, and it's just that's basically my run up. So the distance I run from the start to the start of my run up to basically to where the board is. So 16 steps. And that's my short step approach. So basically what I didn't realize was I'm not supposed to be jumping super far on the short step. But even there's a coach that's helping me out a little bit as well. And he's like, you jump 750 from a short approach? I mean, that's really good. So I was like, oh, okay. So like I didn't realize it was supposed to be like it's practicing like for my long approach. Like I just thought, okay, I have an approach, I just gotta jump as far as I can. And I'm actually doing better because considering the fact that I have jumped basically similar marks and slightly farther marks from my 9-step approach or 18 steps. Scientifically speaking, I should be jumping farther once I switch to the 9-step, and I am switching to the 9-step for my next meet, so it should be interesting to see what I do there. But it all comes together for the greater good. You just have to be persistent, and that's the absolute hardest thing. I think I've said that so many times throughout my life, and maybe on this channel as well. But it really is just about consistency. If you really want something out of life, you're gonna go get it, and you're gonna go do whatever it takes to get it. You're gonna learn. You're going to put in the time. If you're truly passionate about something, if you truly want to do something, you'll actually put in the time. And I'm learning that as I go along. And also patience,
You are my little
which I probably talked about a lot. I feel like
buddy.
I've definitely talked about a lot fairly recently, and just consistently as well. But definitely patience. Patience and consistency. Those are probably the two most underrated but deadliest things you could possibly use in your arsenal to improve yourself and get to from point A to point B. It's just, are you just willing to go through the trials and tribulations, and are you willing to get beat up? And even when you do get beat up, as Rocky said, it's not about how hard you get beat up. It's how hard you can get beat up and pick yourself back up. Can you pick yourself back up? Can you keep your mental in check? Can you keep your physical in check? Can you do all these things and just show up each day? Just show up. It doesn't have to be crazy every time every time I practice on the track, or every time I play a 1v1 in Fortnite, or play Battle Royale. I don't have to win every single time. But the thing is that I showed up. I put in the time. I put in the hour and a half at the gym or the hour
No, not
and a
too
half
much.
at the track. I put in the
You know,
at this
I'm
point
doing
like
all right.
at least
all
6
things
hours a
considered.
day almost on Fortnite. I put in the 6 hours.
Good
I did the building. I did the editing. I did the
Yes, you
aim
did do
training. I
it
did the
all.
1v1s. I did the battle royale. I did the strategies. I changed up
I've been
some
training. I've been
some part of my
coaching.
gameplay,
I had my second
some,
track
some
meet. I got my
limiting
next
factor
one
to my gameplay, or I added something that would
tomorrow and
improve my
Saturday.
gameplay as
It's
well.
a 2-day meet.
Like, it really is just about the consistency, and that's the thing.
Getting
Like
your exam brief?
burnout is
Oh,
so
boy.
real, and I think it's more prevalent now just because our attention spans are so short, but also just in a world where it's so unmotivating if
Good luck
you're
with
not in a position that makes you happy. It's even harder for you to achieve things, but that's the greatest thing about underdog stories is that
Ooh.
they come from nothing and they made themselves into something. That's why everybody likes them. That's why most people like them. But that's really all I had to think about. It's just
Oh my goodness.
the light is
That
at the end
beautiful.
of the tunnel.
Chef's kiss.
It's just not
Old
up to us
Frank
to
would've been
decide
like,
when
what?
that time is going to be
The
where we're
last
going to pass
time-
through and finally get to
The
the other
last time I played
side.
this
But
game,
it's definitely there. If
it
you
was
want it,
15
it's
months.
there. Whatever the time frame is, we
boy's
can't
been back
necessarily
for
be
like a
sure on certain things, but if we just believe and just work
Edit on
each
me.
day,
you won't.
it'll all come together.
Okay, yeah, you will.
That's it's simple, but it's so hard because we, with our instant gratification society and just the standards from social media and reality TV or just celebrities, it's hard not to compare yourself, and it's hard not to feel like you're behind in life. I felt like I was behind in life ever since I graduated high school. I felt like I was behind when I was in high school. I mean,
No.
it's all about perspective. Like, I could have gone into that meet thinking, oh, I didn't jump far, so like it's over for me. But
Oh no.
no, you're not supposed to
Oh.
jump super far off of your short approach, your 8-step approach. Perspective, because I was going into that meet, I was
No.
not in a good headspace, but then I
does
felt
it
good
not build
afterwards.
before
It
that?
was
I
actually funny
literally
because we
pressed-
were the last event of the day. I don't know
Correct.
how out of all the events, long jump was the last event of the
shot.
day. The
Good
men
shot.
were supposed to jump at 5:30, and we didn't finish up until like 8:30. So we didn't leave the building till like 8:39. I didn't get home till like I don't think I got home till like 10:40. So that was interesting. So that was another learning experience. Remember what I said before: patience and consistency. So I'm being consistent, consistency, patience, and perspective. Those are the three things that I guess we covered in this video. Patience, the freaking meat taught me patience. Waiting for my turn to jump, and then also waiting for the whole thing to finish up. You know, I left the house at 2 o'clock.
I said that one.
No, 1 o'clock. So I got there at like 3 o'clock, and then I didn't leave till 8:30, something like that. So, yeah, that was fun.
Oh.
So patience, consistency, just showing up
Have
each
you been
day,
designing more?
and then
Don't ask me the question. You know I have not.
what was the other thing I said? Patience, consistency. See, I lose my train of thought when I talk. Patience, consistency, and
4 projects? Oh,
wow,
man.
I really forgot what the third thing was. That's crazy. It'll come back to me. We're just really freestyling it with this
I
video.
would be procrastinating so hard. so glad I'm not
What was
doing
it? I really forgot what it was. That's crazy. Patience, consistency,
Dude, why do I do this?
and something else.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm sure it'll come back to me. I'll talk more about the gameplay. Fortnite. Can I say? This game, I'm addicted to. I can't help it. It's like a cruel mistress. Like, it treats me well sometimes, it treats me terrible other times. But I do appreciate the improvement that I am putting into it. I need to get to level 350
at?
so I can actually compete in like a solo cash cup or something like that. Not saying I'm super good enough for that, but I need to get
I'm so
better,
glad
and I am
it takes like a
improving.
week.
I actually today was playing
I
against
know what
somebody
you
in a
mean.
1v1 randomly. Totally destroyed my just destroyed me, not destroyed me, my confidence. I was about to say
Bro.
my confidence, but my confidence has been getting better. Like, I'm handling it
Oh, yeah,
better
the portfolio.
when I lose. Like, I just appreciate
Bro.
the 1v1. I appreciate the teaching lesson. It was like they won like 65, and I only got like 8 wins, something like that. Like it was nuts. But as you can see in the gameplay, they are. I was keeping up with them, and then. Oh, not this video. This wasn't the 65, but as you can see in this video, I was keeping up with this guy. You can wait and see what the score is at the end. Actually, I won't tease you like that. It was 11-9. They beat me by 2, and they decided they were done because it was close all game. So, you know, it is what it is. But the other game I played today, no, that guy destroyed me 65 to like 8 or something like that.
Did you bring your best shit?
8 or 9. I don't know. It was crazy. But dedication, patience. Maybe I said dedication. Dedication, patience, and consistency.
Oh my God.
You just got to be dedicated, patient, and consistent. There you go. If it wasn't dedication, then I don't know. Maybe we added 4 terms. Train of thought goes all over the place sometimes. But yeah, that's about it. Training, hoping to get better with that. Hoping to get better with Fortnite. I am getting better. I'm not hoping. I am getting better with track and running and jumping, and then I am getting better with Fortnite. And it's just going to take some time, and we'll see. I can't wait to see where I'm going to be in a month after playing this game. And I can't wait to see where I'm going to be after this next meet. And then hopefully Nationals.
Sometimes you gotta be
patient. I think my dad registered me for Nationals, so we'll see if I get in. But maybe I'll have a farther jump to put in by the time I'm done with my next meet. So we shall see. But I am going to just leave the rest of the gameplay, I suppose, if anybody wants to watch that.
It is what it is.
I'm surprised I talked this long. I was just kind of filling up some time and space, whatever. But I'm trying to bring the U back in YouTube. Like, there's so much just people just doing clickbait. I mean, clickbait's not bad, but clickbaity, like, obviously targeted towards, like, a younger audience. Not that there's anything wrong with targeting a younger audience, but more just in the fact that, you know, younger kids obviously aren't going to have, like, long attention spans. So it's just, like, finding brain rot content or super short, like, super edited content. I just want to take it slow and just express myself wholeheartedly with barely any edits. And if you really care that much, you just focus in and you just enjoy the gameplay and listen to my voice and rambling. If you don't enjoy that, that's cool too. But, you know, I'm really, like, channeling my inner, like, Leafy / like old COD commentary sort of style with just whatever else I add in with the track and the Fortnite and then life stuff and just everything. Like, it's just me. Like, that's what YouTube is about. It's just portraying yourself and hopefully in an authentic light. Obviously, that's not everybody's case, but I'm certainly trying my best here. But bringing back the you in YouTube, I want to bring myself to you. And hopefully you can bring yourself to me through the comment section. And then I have a Discord, but I don't, you know, I'm sure that'll grow as I grow. And then Twitch, come hang out in my Twitch chat. I'm streaming. I don't have a schedule. I'm streaming some days. I'm streaming more consistently now, relatively speaking. Just kind of when I feel like it. But yeah, hop in. I'm doing that. Twitch.tv /Franklin1234. And then also getting on my creative side, plug in my website, beingenua.com. That's BEINGENUA.com. I make t-shirts, hoodies, and all that stuff. Just sort of creative pieces that I've been working on. And if you like it, you know, just share it. If you can't afford anything, you know, yeah, just share it. If you want to buy something, help me, because, you know, I could always use some extra money in my pockets. Fine. But as you can see, guys said GG's, and we called it there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.